I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Maria Haycraft.
And I'm Ethan Hall.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. What's up, Maria?
I totally feel like a superhero with this music. This is the exact
Wait,
music.
did you just flex?
I went like this.
Is that what superheroes do?
I guess
those
this
muscles.
is literally the exact music that they play in the background when you are at Islands of Adventure.
You know why? Because it's royalty free.
That's where it's at, man.
That's it. I'm done fighting friggin' copyright strikes. I'm done. They win. All right, they beat me.
It's funny, though.
What's up, Ethan? How you doing?
So, man, doing great.
John Doe says, good morning, Joe and Maria. And Ethan.
And Ethan, good
Thank you.
morning.
I appreciate it.
Ethan,
Good morning, everybody.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
10th grade.
Yep, 10th
that's,
grade.
That's sophomore.
Sophomore, yes, sir.
The only 10th grader that would say 10th grade going into 11th in summer and not say 11th grade.
I mean, you gotta be honest, though. It's
Kind of true. He's not in 11th grade.
Exactly. Until I step foot in that building. You know?
One step.
Yeah,
then you're in.
exactly.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got.
Oh my gosh. Don't read any of the comments, Ethan.
Does Ethan know about Maria's drug problem? He'll find out real soon.
Okay. I'm just here, people.
They harass me the whole show.
The whole show.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all right? And definitely be a part of the comments, okay? Unless your name is Gayla.
Oh my goodness.
Not gay, though.
All right, we got to go over this first story. This is out of Greenbrier, which is Robertson County, our neighbors to the east there. And there's this cop. This guy, he's an old dude. He's at the laundromat, okay? And the cop just like, here, you watch the footage. Oh, and it's an Andy Cordan special. So,
Oh, then it'll be brilliant.
yeah, Andy Cordan, Ethan, is this amazing reporter who uses PowerPoint slides and graphics for his news report. It's amazing.
He's Joe's favorite.
He is. Okay, let's take a look. WKRN News 2.
A Middle Tennessee police officer resigns
And that's
amid
Haley Wages.
accusations of being overly aggressive during a traffic stop.
She looks at
Good
me when
evening
she
and welcome to News
broadcasts.
2 at 6. I'm Haley
And that's
Wilkins.
Bert.
I'm Bob Mueller, and we can tell
Mary
you
Poppins.
what happened last week in Greenbrier. News 2's Andy Cordan has the body camera video and spoke with the man who was stopped, a stop which prompted an internal investigation into the use of excessive force.
The 61-year-old Greenbrier resident got stopped by officers. Then he was allegedly yanked out of his car.
Here, Ethan, I'll give you some pointers since you're here to learn, okay? If you're ever being interviewed, don't put your hands on your crotch area. Okay?
See that?
You put it behind your back.
Behind your back. Okay.
Right.
Pockets work?
Yep. Yeah, pockets are good. Just, don't, not here. All right, I'm sorry. Let's not interrupt the story.
Officers. Then he was allegedly
Jimmy?
yanked out of his car. He says that was inappropriate.
He comes up and says, "How much have you had to drink?" I said, "I don't drink."
This is the traffic stop the morning of June 5th. Greenbrier police say that Randy Roper rolled through a stop sign.
What do you mean? The headlights coming down. Okay, you didn't.
Real quick, I want you to take a look at his shirt because his shirt gets referenced, and which kind of starts all of the abuse. All right? You tell me if there's anything wrong with this man's shirt.
Police say that Randy Roper rolled through a stop sign.
What do you mean? The headlights coming down. Okay, you didn't even stop at all.
When Officer Michael Jones questions Mr. Roper about his unbuttoned shirt, things escalate.
What's going on, boss man? What's going on with your shirt?
What's going on with your shirt? Okay.
Your shirt's unbuttoned.
Because I just left the house to come do some laundry.
Out of the car. Come on.
Wait. Hold on. I didn't done anything. Hold on.
That is completely unnecessary.
What?
Out of the car now.
Yo.
Why did he do that? And who cares if his shirt's unbuttoned?
It's a guy like this that gives cops a bad name.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like, whoa. Why is your shirt unbuttoned? You're at a laundromat, man.
I'm about to wash this shirt.
This guy's-
Thank you.
To the cop's defense, the guy does sound drunk, but that's how he talks normally. He sounds
Exactly,
like a
yeah.
drunk guy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, that did escalate quickly.
Yes, it did.
I didn't done anything. Hold on. What? What?
Out of the car now. I'm being aggressive. Okay.
Randy Roper says this incident...
Did you see the fear in his eyes?
Right?
That man is scared. Like, this is an old dude.
Right.
What are you doing, officer?
He's not
Former.
aggressive.
No. All because he said,
He just had a question that was kind of snarky.
yeah.
Right.
what about your shirt? And then the cop's like, oh, no, now you're mine, old man.
Oh, that did it. Don't talk about my shirt.
What
Not the shirt.
What about your shirt? Why are your buttons popping out?
Why is your stomach showing?
Wow, those buttons are working overtime, officer. No, we shouldn't mock, but
No,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, of course.
But Elijah mocked.
No, cops are great. Yeah, absolutely.
I do like cops. I really do.
I do too. I have some really good friends that are cops.
What?
My brother-in-law is a cop, actually.
You're being aggressive. Okay.
Randy Roper says this incident injured his arm and
Cop was
broke
a
his cell
vampire
phone.
too, by the way.
My goodness.
Yeah, the cop was a vampire. You didn't know that?
Well, that's why I asked him why his shirt was unbuttoned, because he's like, easy access. Ooh.
He's a pervert vampire.
Wow.
Clearly, he didn't get the right spot.
Injured his arm and broke his cell phone.
My goodness.
Okay.
I'm an old man. I shouldn't be manhandled like
All
that.
right. Got the car. Come on.
That's right.
Yes, that's
Because
right,
of
John.
this
It's the
altercation,
ego.
Greenbrier police launch an internal investigation. Officer Michael Jones will resign 2 days later, and the city releases this statement. The Greenbrier Police Department and the Office of the Mayor want to emphasize that such behavior is completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated under any circumstances.
Good. That's a good response.
Do you know what that response really says? Please don't sue us.
Exactly.
That's true.
Okay, that's what that statement is.
Yeah.
True. And
Listen-
honestly, suing is so stupid. I think people need to just stop doing that. And the courts need to stop accepting ridiculous lawsuits. But maybe the
I'll tell you what,
officer should at least replace his stuff for breaking it.
Like, yeah, he should
Yeah.
buy him a new shirt
Right.
from
Oh
Marshalls.
yeah, definitely.
And maybe fix his phone.
And Ross
And
for
the-
less.
yeah.
And give him a Band-Aid.
And do
Or
his
two.
laundry for a week.
True.
Just a week?
Yeah,
Maybe
he's-
2.
That would be an awesome sentence. Like,
He has to physically come to his house, pick up his laundry, wash, dry, fold, bring back, maybe even put it away.
yeah,
More than that, 100%.
you're
Yeah.
right. He should pretend to
Make
be a
his
woman
bed.
for a week.
Buy him a new laundry machine. Might as well. You know?
There you go. So
We're
he doesn't have to go to the
committed to
laundromat anymore.
that's
He
a
can
good
do it at
yeah.
home.
That's
yeah.
not bad, Ethan.
Is he homeless?
I don't know, but he looks like it. But I don't think he is. Sorry. Here we go. Let's finish off this story here. So they broke the phone.
My goodness.
They put out the statement.
And the city releases behavior is completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated under any circumstances. We're committed to
Justin, I think
ensuring
you're
that
right.
all members of our police force uphold the highest standards of professionalism and respect for the rights
right.
and dignity of all individuals.
Now, let me ask you
Except
one
that
question.
guy.
Were you being kind of
Right.
a smart aleck in some way or not really?
I gave it back to him the way.
He has all rights to be a smart aleck.
First Amendment, baby.
He has, and I don't advise being a smart aleck, but yeah, if you're not given respect, you don't have to give respect.
Of course.
It's said in the Bible. I don't think so.
No, it's you should be humble in
Yeah.
all situations.
Yeah.
So I disagree. I think,
Okay.
especially in these scenarios, because you never know what the police officers ultimately have the higher authority. So if you don't want to trigger them to do something new,
Yeah, I
don't.
know, but
just
this guy
be
has
smart.
rights, and they got violated.
True, but then it could escalate. Do you want it to escalate? You got to think beyond the initial emotion and not react.
Okay.
Like he just
All right.
he just reacted.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you totally have the right to. I tell this to my brother all the time. I was
Yeah,
like, of
you're
course,
right.
you could totally react however you want, but then
Mark the date and time. Maria's right.
the other person also can react about your reaction. So
Yeah.
it could just keep going and not go good. So I recommend just be humble in the situations if you really want it to go smooth.
He's got a great name, Randy Roper.
Randy Roper.
It does.
Sounds like a wrestling name, right?
True.
Randy
Or
Roper.
definitely an athlete name too.
He gave it to me.
Gotcha.
I'm old enough to be that young man's grandfather.
Dale Earnhardt.
It's not like it used to be. Respect all the police officers. The police officers got a job to do.
They got to respect you too.
That's right. They got to grow thick skin.
Police didn't want to go on camera, but in a lengthy
Of course
statement,
not,
they
'cause
wrote
they're-
in part
they
that
look
they are
terrible
taking
in this.
immediate
Yes.
See, John Doe, hell no. The cop works for us, the taxpayer. He needs to
Exactly.
leave his ego at home
Yep.
and be a professional.
Yeah, he does.
steps to review the policies and training procedures to prevent any future occurrences like this. In Greenbrier,
Now, do you think
Andy
he was
Cordan,
forced to
News 2.
resign, or he was
Now,
like,
Roper was cited for running that
I'm
stop
done.
sign.
Is
He
it a
plans
paid
to
leave?
I'm not
seek
gonna deal
other
with this.
legal options.
No, he was forced to resign.
Okay.
I'm very sure of that.
Got it.
You know, the chief goes, listen, man, the best I can do is give you the option to resign.
Right.
Right?
Better than a lawsuit.
Because if he gets fired, then, whatever. If
That goes on his record. It makes him harder to be hired.
Yep.
his pension, if he gets any, right, that's all goes away if he's fired, I believe.
Options. In his 2 years on the force, Officer Michael Jones received 5 letters of commendation, including one for saving a person's life.
Oh.
Oh.
And now it's all done.
So all that for one bad mistake. I think so, though. Like if you make a mistake, maybe he was having a bad night and like if he was a girl, he was on his period that night, and it was just real easy to just do something bad. I think there should be a redemptive aspect too. Like, okay, you need to go through some anger management or some training, and you're gonna go take a desk job for a little bit until I think you're ready for the field again.
Right.
I don't think he necessarily should have to be forced to resign.
My goodness, I'm an old man. I shouldn't be manhandled like that.
I agree with him.
Agreed.
Poor guy.
Chris Hurley goes, John Doe, cops are also taxpayers, so he works for himself as well.
Ooh.
Robert Watson.
The
Good morning,
paradox.
Joe. Would love to be a part of the podcast today, but I'm going to be a bit busy. Have a good day. Hey, have a
All
great
right.
one, Robert.
Well,
Enjoy your
thanks
day,
for
man.
letting us know.
Yeah, of course.
I prayed for Robert yesterday. We had yesterday on the show, we had a spiritual conversation where he's wanting to know about Christ.
That's awesome.
Well, he doesn't believe.
Well,
Yeah, I told him keep asking, keep praying.
if
about it.
he's asking, there's God's working something.
So we made a deal. I'm going to bring him to my church, all right, and then I'm going to go to his witch gathering, whatever he believes in.
For real?
No, I don't know what he believes in.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. It's all right. I'm not afraid. Demons.
No, yeah, of course.
No, I mean greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. John 4:4.
Show off. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right. Definitely keep the comments coming. Here we go. Maria.
Speaking of the word,
It's Word on Wednesday. That's right. Where Maria comes in and we have a hoedown.
right?
Praise the Lord. I saw the-
Where's my boots?
This is David Crowder. Ever hear of David?
Oh yeah,
Crowder?
David Crowder.
Yeah. He's
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's a good artist. Good artist.
Christian?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. So, Maria, today you bring something I think so many people need to hear.
Oh my word, yes.
It's from Exodus 33:14. What does it say?
My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest.
Ah, rest.
Rest.
That's what we're all looking for, right?
Yes.
That's why we're always.
Or are we? Are we looking for it?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I don't
why
know.
we plan vacations.
Maybe, but like what's priority is like the hustle. That's
True.
like our culture. Our culture is it sounds better if you're constantly being asked, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just so busy. I'm
Yep.
just so busy. I'm so
Yep.
busy."
So busy.
How awesome would it be if our new norm was I'm at peace.
Ooh.
True.
I'm at rest.
Let's see what David Kim has to say.
If you have a difficult task ahead of you, today's verse of the day is for you. Hi, my name is David Kim, and I'm an author and pastor of discipleship and formation here at Westgate Church in Silicon Valley, California. Moses has a difficult task ahead of him in Exodus 33. And in verse 14, God says to Moses, my presence will go before you, and I will give you rest. First of all, what is rest? We live in a busy and hurried culture. And if you're a single parent or you're working multiple jobs to make your ends meet, rest is far from our reality. And in that very place, God says, and God promises not only to Moses, but to all of us who are following him, that you are not alone. My presence will go before you, and I will give you the peace that you need. So let's just take a deep breath together and think of the difficult and challenging task that's ahead of you. And would you invite God's mighty presence into that very place? And in the midst of all of our anxieties and fears and exhaustion, would you allow God's promise of rest and peace to enter into that place? May that be the reality for all of us.
You know, Nichols brings up a good point. You know, in the North, that's everything. The hustle.
Oh, yeah.
It's everything.
9 to 5.
Well, it's down to the attitude of people. Like, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Go. Come on. I'm from up
Absolutely.
there, too, so I'm very familiar also.
And the South, it's not as much like that. And I've noticed that difference being down here.
Right.
And I wonder if that is perhaps God.
This is a Bible Belt.
Yep.
There is a whole lot
They
more.
call it a Bible Belt for a reason, right?
There's a lot more spirituality down here.
Of course.
Yep, Chris Early. And kindness shall be shown to you. Yeah, it's definitely more kind down here. Except I now know what bless your heart means, okay? Shame on you. Someone finally told me.
Finally.
Good stuff,
I know
Maria.
you've been telling people it because you've been trying to fit in down here.
Bless your heart.
You had no idea what you were cussing people out.
I've never. WaterDogs.scuba.com.
All right, we're going to West Palm now. This is awesome.
Now, you should go scuba diving.
I should go spectate scuba diving.
Yeah, but this is relaxing.
Being on top of the water on a paddleboard is relaxing.
Okay, you don't like going under.
Yeah.
Well, that you don't have to go under, but these guys and gals, they have a great time wherever they go. Plus, I got a trip coming up. Ethan, they go to the aquarium in Atlanta, and they go scuba diving in the huge tank with all the fish inside of it. So, and the people watch them, and
It's so cool.
sometimes they give them the bird, the finger. It's interesting. People are very interesting.
In an aquarium, they give them the bird.
Yeah, the people spectating. And then my favorite though is, so they have a button where the sharks come out,
Ooh. It's like a horror movie.
and they give them like 5 minutes to get out of the water.
And under the water, you hear the music. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Do the shoulders have to move?
Yep. Only it's like in air bubble form.
WaterDogs.scuba.com. See, she is on drugs.
Sign up for the trip. Go to West Palm.
So, and Chris is right. If you want to be smart, okay, you got to be a member of the Scuba Squad.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yes.
Then you get all of the deals and the sneak peeks and the early admissions.
I like what Justin says here. And they dress like mermaids and mermen when they are diving. So Montgomery County kids are trained to be police officers. They say it's a fun job. Teen,
Oh yeah,
young
the
adults.
Youth Law Enforcement Academy. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great thing.
Let's take a look at these future tyrants.
Oh, tyrants, huh?
We'll see. I love cops. I do.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Here we go. Oh, boy. Imagine getting arrested by these guys. Could you? Like, don't hang out with your friends the next day. You'll be the butt of all jokes.
Exactly.
Ah, yes. Van Canuto, Scuba Squad with Scuba Steve.
Steve.
Right. That was Billy Madison, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Shampoo is better. Conditioner.
Conditioner is better. It makes your hair silky and smooth.
Quit looking at me, Schwan.
As law enforcement agencies across the country struggle to find enough officers,
Sounds like Nicki McGee.
hands out the window. These young people are running towards
love
the
it.
work.
Since my dad is a cop, I've always wanted to follow in his footsteps, and it's always, I want to go into the FBI after I get out of college. And so this would be a great way for me to
Big
get upper
Daddy?
hand of most
Oh.
people. So I already have an idea of what,
That's
what
the
to be
Scuba
expected
Steve.
of
Yeah,
me.
with the little boy.
Today is day 2 of their week-long training, and students, also known as explorers, are getting a first-hand look at possible scenarios in a high-stake.
Wouldn't it be great if they just started beating her? Like the kids?
What if they had a door handle that wouldn't allow you to open it from the outside?
Yeah, sometimes that's tough. That's a tough
Yeah,
angle.
Yeah.
You know, hand up.
What would you do?
You tell them.
Can't
Tase
open
me.
it.
Just tase me.
Just taste me.
Just tase me, bro.
Traffic stop. Instructors from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office hope to impress upon them the real-life dangers that come with the job, but also its rewards.
It's fun. It's a fun job. I know people don't always see it as a fun job, but it is very fulfilling. As much as we can see negative in the world, there's a lot of positives that come with this job.
Yeah, command voice is very important.
What's command voice?
Hey!
Oh,
Right.
Drill sergeant.
Yeah.
scary voice. I'd be like, "Hi guys, all right, can you just like calm down,
Oh,
please?"
you'd be Hooks from Police Academy?
I'd be a horrible cop.
Former participant
Not gonna
is
do it
now
again?
at
Okay.
UT Knoxville studying criminal justice. He says the academy helped him better digest what he's learning in school as he prepares for a career in military police and hopefully one day criminal investigation.
John Doe doesn't like cops based on his experiences with law enforcement.
But have you met any cops at all in
yeah, it
your whole
depends.
life that you actually do like?
I have.
Yeah.
John Doe. I'm asking John Doe.
Oh.
But, well, here's the problem. John Doe is a habitual lawbreaker. All right? He's a big-time drug dealer now.
Whoa.
So I can understand his arguments with the officers. What's up, John Doe?
Like JROTC is for the Army, I'd compare that to this. It's helping a lot with the leadership, teamwork, and just getting out there and kind of getting outside of your comfort zone.
If you ask these explorers why they want to go into law enforcement, most will tell you they hope to help others. And one day, these sheriff's office staff members hope to call them colleagues.
We are here to give them a positive experience and give them a glimpse of what we do in hopes that when they do...
It's tough because their voices are cracking, these kids. You know, and Ethan, you
can't
know
take
what I
them
mean,
serious.
right? Right.
Can you?
Get on the floor!
Give him like 4 years.
Put the gun down!
age out, which is 21, that they will apply for our agency or other agencies and get them
not one.
interested in the
He's
career
good.
field.
In Clarksville,
I need to
Nikki
introduce you to
McGee,
some good ones,
News 2.
John.
Yeah, John, that's going to be the mission. We're going to go hang out with we're going to take John on a ride-along with the cop.
There's some really good ones. The
Could you imagine
juvenile,
John in there?
all the officers in the juvenile task force, like every one of them, they're awesome. They come to ArtLink all the time, and they just
Officer,
check
you
in.
didn't use your blinker. You can just imagine. Yeah.
And my brother-in-law is a cop, and he's an awesome dude too. So we'll get you acclimated to some good ones because they do exist.
Yeah, they're only doing Terry stops, right? Right, Chris Early. Terry law.
What's
When
Terry
did better
law?
become a verb? Ooh, good question.
Apply for our agency or other agencies and get them interested in the career field.
In Clarksville, Nikki McGee, News 2.
Good stuff. So the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office offers young people these opportunities to get involved all year long with their Explorers program. Now, students don't have to live in the county to take part in that, and the program is open to anyone between the ages of 14 and 20.
All
All the way
right.
up to 20?
Ethan, you want to do it?
What's up?
You want to do it?
Like, not really.
Oh, do it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
You want to do this?
Honestly.
It's not bad, right?
It's not bad, yeah. I mean, okay, so where I work at, right? I work at QT, right?
All right, the gas station. What
the
does
gas
QT
station.
stand for?
Quick Trip.
Okay, Quick Trip. Got
Yeah,
it.
so we have cops go in there like every day, and they're all really nice people. So,
Do you give them free coffee?
yeah, we actually do, yeah, because
That's why they're nice.
Yeah,
Keep
true.
them caffeinated, keep them happy. Do you
True.
give them donuts?
I don't think we do.
Do you
That
throw
would be funny,
donuts?
though.
Do you throw donuts at them?
Throw donuts, they'll be like,
Don't
"Hey,
don't
get
do
out of the
that.
store."
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here,
Get out of
pig.
here.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just have somebody outside just handing them stuff like, get out of here.
I think they should. This is great. I really like this program. The only thing I would change though is I would give them actual real weapons, with live ammo.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
You know, they got to get used to it. All right, and weapons and firearms with no safeties.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do police officers' guns have no safeties?
They have to have safeties, right?
I don't think they have to. There are definitely guns without safeties.
Yeah, yeah.
But do police officer guns have safeties?
Police officer guns. You
Police
sound like one of these
officer guns,
students.
They carry a 9mm, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Depends on the department. Yeah.
Does anyone know? I could ask my brother. I'm sure he would know.
Chris Early, I'm sure, is on it. We'll find out. Hey, what do you think? Montgomery County kids training to be police officers. Is this good? Is this bad? I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's definitely, because like these could be kids that could be playing video games all day, just sitting all day, but they're actually trying to do stuff. So you know,
That's a good
it's
point.
great to see them. You know, experimenting outside of that. So
Not bad. Not bad. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and definitely continue being a part of this conversation.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Clarksville's third base. So these are Mondays. It's fun. It's competitive, but it's a good time. Here we go.
Glocks don't have safeties, they said.
Glocks don't have safeties?
Interesting.
There's a rap song. It's called Glock, 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 Glock. I thought it was pretty good.
A lot of rap songs.
Glock, Glock, Glock.
My Derringer doesn't have a safety, but that's the size of my hand. It's a little guy.
Yeah. You got a tiny hand,
I
right?
do.
So you need a tiny gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derringer.
When are you coming out to this?
We're going to the Tuesday one as soon as Stephanie gets back.
Don't promote a different slide yet.
Okay, well, why'd you ask me about this one?
I wanted you to lie.
I'll eventually make it to this one. This one.
There you go.
This one, I have driven by a couple of times. It is packed,
Yes.
so it sounds like it's a pumping one to go to.
Yeah, this is a pumping one to go to on Mondays. Van Canuta, all weapons have safeties. It's called keeping your finger out of the trigger.
True.
Until you're going to destroy a life. A target, yeah. My friends go to that one.
Oh, sweet.
Gayla,
Wait, I
which
feel
one's
like
your friends? Gayla doesn't have friends.
She does too. I feel like we talked about it one day.
She doesn't have friends.
She does too.
She bribes people.
She's very popular.
She gives people free coffee for friends.
She is very popular.
Yeah, I know.
Especially now that she has a coffee shop.
Oh, Cindy and her crew. Yeah, I like Cindy. Oh, I bet her popularity just rose 4 bars.
More of her people come into the coffee shop than my people now. They're like, oh, you know Gayla? You know Gayla? Everyone knows Gayla now.
Let's
it's
mess
awesome.
up. We got to sabotage that.
No, I love it.
I like the mug shots up there.
Mm-hmm. Yours isn't up there yet, though.
Thank
So
God.
we got to get yours up there next.
No, first of
Next
all,
one.
you got to get the Donald up there.
Donald.
You got to get the Donald up there. It's the most epic mugshot I've ever seen. It's the most badass mugshot.
Corbin has it on a shirt.
Yes, I want to get it as a tattoo.
Oh my gosh.
100%.
Please
All right,
don't.
and
That'd
no
be
regrets.
crazy.
Please don't.
Right on my chest, like so the eyes I can make them like wink.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I want to do. I think Gayla's friends are a generational gap. Yeah. Right.
Oh, that's their code name?
No, that's their team name.
Oh.
Right. It's
That's
the
what
ol-
I meant by code name.
It's
but
the
yeah.
older broads that come in.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty good tattoo, though.
Yeah. Oh. Rappers. So many rappers are
Oh,
getting the Trump mugshot tattoo.
Oh, like the
Really?
candy wrappers,
Absolutely.
instead of throwing
Join
them
the
in the
trend,
trash,
man.
they staple them to their skin.
The musical.
I know. I'm kidding.
rappers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the candy wrappers, you know.
Yeah. Candy wrappers.
Maria, when did you get your first period? At
was
what
12.
age? You were 12 years old.
In school. Very
Yeah?
traumatizing. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, were you given a heads up, hey, this is going to happen eventually?
We kind of had a little bit. I kind of knew from some health classes and
Uh-huh.
a little bit from my mom, but not like a whole bunch. I was like hoping I was gonna be like my cousin and like not get it till I was 16.
Oh.
So I was not anticipating.
So you were in 6th grade, I'm guessing?
I think it was 6th,
7th?
maybe 7th, 6th or 7th.
All right, so you're just sitting there in class. Do you remember what class?
I remember the teacher. She had super short hair. I was like in the second row, second from the front seat. I remember almost everything. I want to say it was social studies, and I was like, oh gosh,
Did it feel like you're peeing?
a little.
All right, and you can't control it.
No.
No, it just came out.
And I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Were you wearing white pants?
I don't remember what I was wearing.
Oh, I hope you were wearing white pants.
I doubt it. I don't think I owned white pants when I was young.
People wear white pants nowadays?
I
Yeah.
love wearing white
Yeah.
pants.
People wear white pants.
Yeah.
Every time I have my period, I wear white. So they're saying that Tennessee girls are having their periods earlier.
Gayla was 10, she just said.
Gayla. 10? That's too early. She induced her period.
How do you induce your period?
I don't know. They induce births, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. So they induce periods. In Gayla's state, anyway.
Induce it, but that's like a muscle contraction is inducing birth.
I like her.
This
Yeah.
reporter?
She's
got really pretty eyes.
She's pretty based. I wasn't talking
Pretty
about her
based
looks.
and red-pilled.
Yeah. Yeah, she's I like her.
A new study finds menstrual periods are arriving earlier for younger generations.
They're
Cal Smith
arriving.
joins us now with some insight from a doctor.
I love how they talk about it like it's
this new
a
study
guest
says
in your
the first
house.
menstrual period.
Like a package.
Right.
Are the
yeah.
periods here yet?
Can I order that on Amazon?
Yeah.
Free shipping.
100%.
Alexa pops up. Periods arrived at front door.
has been decreasing among younger generations in the U.S., especially those belonging to racial minorities and with lower socioeconomic statuses.
Oh my gosh,
The study
John
led by
Doe!
researchers at Harvard was
That's
just published in a
disgusting.
medical journal. It
It's
is the latest
definitely not
publication
like
from an
these
Apple Women's
flowers that
Health
they
study.
put on the
More than 71,000
slide.
participants enrolled.
Let me tell you what this is. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is the shot. This is absolutely the shot, allegedly. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. But it's definitely the shot. If I go on that VAERS report, I should have pulled up that VAERS report. It's a vaccine reaction that doctors, would submit to. It's a site that you can see. And on it, it shows the deaths from a certain shot, the myocarditis from a certain shot, Bell's palsy from a certain shot, all this huge spike, and the amount of miscarriages from a certain shot, and the disruption of menstruation and menstrual flow from this shot. I don't know. I think it's either that and a combination of all the hormones that are put in these foods.
Hormones.
I was going to bring that up.
I was going to say hormones. I don't know how many hormones are in the shots or whatever, but the whole reason why you have a period is your hormones. So it's got to be related to hormones in one way or another. And there is a ton of hormones in all of our food. And it's not just little girls that are developing sooner. It's boys developing sooner. I remember when I was in high school, we actually still looked like high schoolers. I'm going to my son's races, and I'm like, these look like men running.
Yeah.
It's wild. Full-grown beards and stuff. And I was like, you guys are in high school. It's insane how old people look now. And every year it gets worse.
Well,
every year.
Maria, do you know how to make a hormone? You don't pay her.
I was not going to walk into that one.
I just realized.
All right, back to the story.
To self-report this information. The study found that as birth year increased, meaning younger participants, the average age menarche decreased. Menarche is defined as the first menstrual period in a female adolescent. Among participants born from 1950 to 1969, the average age of starting the period was 12.5 years. But for people born from 2000 to 2005, the average age was 11.9 years. I talked with Dr. Mary Romano with the Division of Adolescent Medicine and Young Adult Health at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. She points out that the study depends on people recalling information versus being followed by scientists over several years. But the information is still important because of the effects the period has on young women.
How you're treated when you look older than you are certainly plays into your behaviors. And we also know that girls tend to be negatively impacted by developing early from its self-esteem status, right? Because we also know that typically with periods comes redistribution of fat and probably a body type that starts to look different than your peers.
The findings showed that childhood obesity could explain part of the trend towards periods starting earlier. Other possible factors include dietary patterns, psychological stress, and adverse childhood experiences. Researchers also noted that these trends were present among all socio-demographic groups, but were more pronounced among the participants who identified as Black, Hispanic, Asian, of mixed race as well, and those who rated themselves as belonging to a low socioeconomic status. Dr. Romano.
Yeah, cheap food.
That totally makes sense. Yeah.
If you're buying cheap food,
you're not eating as healthy. Your body is definitely not going to develop.
The food that we have today just shouldn't be consumed. It's just not natural for our bodies. But
there's this app I highly recommend that you guys get, and there's a free version for. It's called Yuku.
Yep.
Have you seen this app?
No.
Okay, so it's Yuka. I'm sorry, Yuka. And it's got a carrot logo, and you bring it to the store when you're in there, and you scan the barcode of whatever you're going to buy.
Yeah.
And it gives you the breakdown, and it makes it real easy. If it's good or bad, it rates it from 0 to 100.
Oh, there's another one that I've used. It's called Fuducate.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same
concept.
thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I scanned ramen noodles.
Oh,
Lord.
0.
Yeah.
0.
It
No,
got
that's
a 0.
That's one of the worst things to eat. Honestly, if it's in a box, you should probably not get it. If you really want to eat healthy, don't get anything in a box.
Right. It's
all the
amazing.
preservatives, all of that
I
stuff.
know.
there's only very few things that I'll get if it's in a box, and
You
that's
also got to look out for like carbs too. Carbs is another big one.
Mhm.
when it comes to, like,
Absolutely.
the
stuff like that.
sugars.
Yeah, the sugars. Yeah.
Mhm.
Decaf coffee is good for you.
Says genetics plays a role in racial disparities, but the
T-cats, of
specific
course,
reasons
inferior.
are still unclear.
We know
The test
that
stress.
there are effects of early menarche on your breast cancer risk. There's effects of early menarche on your cardiovascular metabolic risk. And so, when you then sort of go forward in life and think about some of the health disparities that exist between people of color and Caucasians in breast cancer outcome, in heart attack, right? So all of this kind of, right, like it's a thing that happens here that probably can further split the divide later on in life.
She says there is no direct answer about how to prevent periods from starting earlier, and many.
Do black people have period privilege?
Yeah, I was gonna. Something doesn't seem right.
It's ridiculous to turn this topic
Political.
racist.
Is
Are
it-
you
is it
freaking
period
serious?
privilege?
Genetics
Yeah.
are. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Come on, that was a good one.
No, that was
A lot of studies do that, and it just really baffles me. Like,
Oh yes,
why?
I know.
Just
Yeah.
keep it to
Parents
this.
know-
The genetic aspect is one thing, but then when
Right.
you
Yeah,
take that and you use it to weaponize a very polarizing topic, you're just
Right.
doing the society a disservice and forcing people to think, oh,
Yeah.
it's a divide.
It's called radicalization. Is what it's called. They're trying to radicalize people. That's
The kid knows things.
Yeah.
Joe Quinters, don't tell me how to freedom. Ramen for life.
Ramen for life. True.
Justin Nichols, see, periods are racist, targeting minorities. Hey, he started it, okay? John Doe, my doctor said if you want to eat healthy, avoid the middle aisles of the store and shop outside the aisles where the produce and meats are. I've heard that too.
True.
That is totally how they lay it out,
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
I didn't even think about that.
It is the outskirts.
It's
Everything,
like a conveyor belt.
yeah. Yeah, everything else in the middle is just crap.
Interesting. But, it's also funny. They're like saying that there's no real reason or thing that you can do. They never mention lifestyle changes, nutrition changes. Come on, let's actually give them practical things that they can do. But they don't want to do that because if they have the problems, we can medicate them. We can get them on birth control
The cycle.
quicker.
Yep.
Because if they have periods quicker, they're
What's up,
going to need
KG?
birth control sooner. And now we're going to put money in the pockets of the birth control and all of the tampon, all of those companies as well. So they probably want the periods to happen sooner.
Have you ever, Ethan, have you ever had a nosebleed and put a tampon up there to stop the bleeding?
No, but
That's a thing.
the thing.
That's
Yeah.
a thing. Yep.
Wow.
Works like a charm.
Did you slap your doctor after they said that? All right, back to the story.
This advice is easier said than done, but she says just try to make sure your child feels loved, supported, and safe no matter their environment. Neil.
You know what I should have done? I should have woke up earlier. I should have thrown this into the video editing and had red drops dripping as she's doing this.
No!
I should have done
No,
that.
you should not have done that.
Do you know what I mean? Just in sound effects, bloop.
Oh my gosh,
Bloop.
it's so gross.
And then I could make the effects where it's forming this like red river, and then I would have had Moses part it.
So what's the next slide? Next topic?
That would have been bad if I did that part.
You get canceled.
Yeah, that would have been uncalled for.
I carry them in my first aid kit too.
Yeah, Van Canuto. Yeah, we carried tampons in our first aid kits in the Army. Yeah. John Doe. No, my doctor also said if you weigh too much, the angels won't be able to carry you to heaven.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Not even the angels can do that.
Oh, I love that doctor. Dr. Vinny Gubats. So there you go. Watch out if you're a young lady or identify as a young lady.
No comment.
Yeah, you don't get periods. Sorry.
Oh, so you can't relate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm such a victim. I can't relate to having a period.
But I can pretend like I do.
Chris Hurley, believe it or not, but tampons were created to stop gunshot wounds during World War II.
Oh, that makes sense too. Go right in the holes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, the string, pull it out, blood all over it.
Gotta make more money though, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because we can't shoot people as much.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you ladies use before? And I hate to be on this topic, but I'm just curious.
It was pads.
Sponges.
Yeah, sponges. You use sponges?
No,
Brill-
not
Brillo pads.
pads existed
That was a good
in
one.
my day.
Yeah.
But before that, they would literally use rags. Like, I don't know if you ever heard the term "I'm on the rag."
Ah, so that's
Yeah.
where
They would
okay.
actually, literally, like use
Ah.
rags to soak it up, and
like rags to riches.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Blech.
they trade the. Never mind.
Go on.
They sell them on the black market.
Why?
Rags to riches.
Who would
You-
buy used rags on
Okay,
the market?
I could tell you in Japan they have vending machines with skid mark underwear of women, and you could just pick the vending machine one you want. Like if people are buying that, people are buying.
You're not
this.
allowed to travel anymore.
Yeah.
Had you not seen those?
No.
It is for real. It's gross, but it's for real.
That's insane.
I know.
They use ShamWow, says John Doe.
Oh my gosh.
Japan's pretty interesting, but that's mind-boggling. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to brag, but I still fit in the same size socks from high school. Yeah. Joke winners. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep the conversation coming, including period jokes. Super absorbent towel. Tonight's is Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. Yeah, when are you going to come out to one of these?
Soon as Stephanie gets back.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. This is the one. Woohoo!
Where is Stephanie?
Roatan.
Canadian Stephanie?
Yeah, she's in Roatan.
Oh, yeah.
Beaching it up.
Yeah, she's
With Mark.
moving, right?
Yeah.
She's going to be moving out there?
Yes.
I don't think so.
She will eventually move there.
Yeah, I
but
know.
I'll at least visit her.
Yeah, come out to Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia at Shelby's Trio. Yeah, it's awesome view up there, too.
It's a good time. And it's next week. No, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it's tonight.
It's tonight.
And it's beautiful out today.
Yep.
Come out before
Absolutely.
the heat wave that
Yeah,
we're
of
supposed
course.
to get comes. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, next week.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold this morning.
I know, it
wasn't
was.
bad, yeah,
It
yeah.
was chilly enough that I didn't drive the Jeep.
Yeah, I noticed that. I
Yeah.
noticed you didn't drive the Jeep.
Yeah, I was
because
like,
the doors are off.
It's a little chilly
Because
for...
you're too lazy to put the doors back on.
Yes, not lazy. It's not fun with the doors on. So
You feel the wind, you know?
I want as
Yeah.
much door off driving as possible.
Well,
so.
you have a Jeep, so you might as well just take off the doors. You know what
I
I mean?
do, and
Yeah,
I
that's the
don't have
point,
doors
yeah.
on it. I'm
Yeah.
like refusing to put them on all summer long.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just feel the wind, you know.
It's fun.
Justin goes to the book of Isaiah,
Ooh,
64:6.
move the little cursor. I can't read that B word. Okay.
We have all become like the unclean. All our righteous deeds are like a menstrual rag. All of us wither like a leaf. Our sins, like the wind, carry us away. Yo, Isaiah's a great book.
Isaiah's intense.
Like making love while camping. Intense. All right. So here's this lady. And she got arrested for a rental scam. So if you own a house, you don't live there, but you own a house and you have it on the market for sale, be careful. Because you got people who go on the websites, they see it, they scout if the house is inhibited, and then they go, okay, nobody lives here. I'm going to rent it out to somebody, pretending that I own the house. So they're going to give me, and I'm going to give them such a cheap rate,
They can't say no.
they can't say no. Take a look at this story out of Henry County.
Henry County. So there's a place next to the Kroger. It used to be a like a Walgreens or whatever.
Okay.
Wait, I think you're talking about
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you hear about that
There used to be the Walgreens by the Kroger.
on Madison?
Yeah.
And now it's just sitting empty.
Yeah, my friend lives there. Yeah, in the area. Yeah.
Okay.
They made it an event space.
Yeah, but-
an event space.
Yeah.
But supposedly she was illegally renting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the person that was doing it, I think, got arrested. This was on Clarksville Now. There was like a big story about it, and now it's sitting empty again. And I am so curious about it. Like, how does
Right.
somebody like get access to the building,
Right.
and then stay in the building? Because like, there's electricity, there's water, like
Yep.
all of these things that you
That's
have to.
insane.
I know.
I never
couldn't-
knew that.
Maybe
Yeah.
we're going to find out.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe it's this lady, and she moved into houses after the business part didn't
Here's
work.
WKRN.
It is no secret scammers are everywhere when it comes to looking
Look
for
at that
rent.
dress. Haley Vegas. They love this new style. They're pushing this hard. This 80s couch pattern.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's very in.
It is no secret scammers are everywhere when it comes to looking for rental properties online, but it is rare that you ever hear about someone actually getting arrested for doing it. That's what happened, though, in Henry County, where deputies say a woman took a house for sale and advertised it as her own rental property on Facebook. News 2's Nikki McGee has more from the
how'd she
victim
get the
who
keys?
paid.
I don't know.
Really?
This is happening way too
Parish
much.
resident Melissa Bennett is accused of trying to make money off of a home that wasn't even hers. This two-bedroom.
I'm glad they let her keep her purple glasses on for the mug shot.
Oh yeah, of course.
It almost looks like someone went into Microsoft Paint and drew them on.
Even hers. This two-bedroom house on Highway 69 North really is for sale, but for Heather LeVake, scrolling through Facebook, it
Chris.
looked like a beacon of hope, with a rent price that could have saved her $400 a month.
This seemed a little bit different because it had a phone number on it, and
This is amazing. Where she lives now has a vending machine.
I think she's in an office.
Oh. Oh, I thought her new house had a vending machine.
Your rent would go up by like $400 a month because of that.
If I was renting out a house, I would put a vending machine in.
Charge like $200 more a month.
Dude, if you have a bunch of kids,
It would
get a
be-
vending machine and make them pay for their snacks.
It would
True.
be. That's a great
Right?
idea.
Right?
I was going to put my streaky underwear in there like they do in Japan, but no, you have a better idea. That's so
there
gross.
was pictures of the inside of the house. It seemed more real to me.
And at first, everything seemed to be going well.
Love
They
that
sent me a
outdoor
link
area.
to my email to fill out the application, and I clicked on the link. They had a spot where you upload your ID and everything.
And also a spot to make a $60 application fee, which Heather paid. However, after being asked for the first month's rent without being able to see the property, Heather
Oh.
took the
She didn't do the I have the keys stuff. She never even got in the house.
Oh, okay.
So she could be taking lots of people's first month's
That's
rents
right.
and then piecing out.
first month's rent
probably more
without
victims.
being able to see the property. Heather took the hint.
It made me sick to my stomach that I had already sent someone money for no reason.
It's a scam realtor Hayden Smith in East Tennessee is all too familiar with. Last April, he got a call from a very angry tenant trying to move into one of his listings.
She called me and was like, hey, can you come get your sign out of my yard? And I was like, hey, with all due respect, I don't know who you are.
He's glad to hear about an actual arrest, as the victim in his case is still out $1,500.
The lady that got scammed here actually filled out the whole thing, gave her a social security.
Oh, then they could scam you even further down the road because they have all your identity.
Yeah.
How does this
Put it
go?
on like the dark web or something, and then
How does this junior in high school own a house? Right?
security number and everything to this person, and we still have
damn
no clue who
application
that
fee,
person
you're
is.
right,
We just know that they're overseas.
Smith says rental scams are on the rise in Tennessee with so many people moving here. He warns everyone to always view listings in person, don't give out too much personal info online, and for agents, drive by your listings frequently. Nikki McGee.
That's right.
News.
Listen to Nikki McGee.
I feel like there's gonna be scams everywhere you go, which is scams have existed for like hundreds and thousands of like thousands of years, right?
That's right.
So, like where we're going now, where everything's digital, it's like we've gone in a circle pretty much from where it started.
It's evil. It's
It
evil.
is, yeah.
It's theft.
It's such a big industry too. Like
Thou shall not steal.
and the cost of doing it is so low, and the rewards are just so profitable. It's absurd.
And the opportunity is just like what you're
100%.
saying. It's just
Yeah.
more available out there. Like take the when you go to the gas station, put your card in the thing, and you got to worry about if there's a card reader in there.
Right? Yeah, I've seen.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I agree with Nikki McGee. You should do drive-bys. Right. Shoot up the house. I totally agree with her on
my
this.
gosh.
Listen to how she
The house is very pink.
how she sends off. I'm
does
Nikki
it.
McGee. News 2. It's a little much.
Don't give out too much personal info online, and for agents, drive by your listings frequently.
bang, bang.
Nikki McGee, News 2.
Smith says he's seen scammers go as far.
News 2.
It's a good pause. She's aging gracefully.
You know, there's like any older people, just make sure you're educating them on scams because
Oh,
that's where they get the money. That's
they're
where
the easiest targets because they're not keeping up.
It's because they're too kind, honestly, and people know that.
Bars picking locks on
they're like, they're used to people being
honest.
Yeah.
Well, greed talks, like money talks.
The sad part is that the people they target is the elderly. Right,
Yep.
Justin, right?
Yeah.
More trusting, true. Yeah. All right, so there you go. Watch out. And yeah.
It's only gonna get worse, by the way. So
I would send the application fee after you do a walkthrough.
I would too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I would make sure it's like a legit company now too. It makes it really hard.
Yeah. And when you have to, enter the house through the back window to do the walkthrough, that's not a good sign either. Okay.
Right. If you have to crawl through the doggy door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maria. The only one that can crawl through the doggy door. Office Now. Yes. So, Office Now, great place. I mean, if you're a business owner, you need an address, you need office space, this is the place to be. It's got an event center, free coffee all the time, surrounded by entrepreneurs. So, it's owned by April. So, Ethan, Maria and April have this issue.
Okay.
They do. I don't know what it is.
Don't believe him.
I see it. I don't
see
believe
it?
them. Right.
Whatever.
I'm all ears.
I think there's some jealousy between the two of them.
Between the two of them.
What is there to be jealous of?
They're both business women.
Right.
I don't know. I can't figure it out yet.
There's
But
nothing.
and I
He's
will.
an instigator.
I will
April and I are
find
cool.
out.
You can feel the force, You
Oh,
can feel it.
there.
You can feel the tension.
No, it's more like the force to be reckoned with. When we are
Team
together,
together, yeah.
we are
100%.
ultimate powerful.
Yeah, they do have beef. They do.
Oh, they got drama?
It
Yeah,
may have
because
to.
we went to Wendy's and we got the beef.
No, here's what
It was a very good lunch.
I think
Go to Chick-fil-A, no beef.
I think April's.
That's the next place.
April's pissed that Maria got her period first.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what it's.
Is that something to brag about?
Yeah. Period privilege.
Oh my gosh.
Must be lucky to be black then. That was a joke, people. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
It's a joke.
Oh my gosh, we
Periods.
joke on this show. If you don't have a sense of humor, you probably shouldn't watch this
No.
show.
No.
I love
You'll be
everybody.
very offended if you watch the show. And
Only
you
on Wednesdays.
have no.
Only on Wednesdays.
I feel like every day of the week is
Yeah.
probably just as ridiculous.
I only did the period story just for the jokes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I believe you.
I saw that story. I was like,
and you're like,
yep.
yes.
Yep.
Yep. All right. We do have a serious story, though. This is cold case in Clarksville. There are probably going to be jokes made along the way, but that's okay. So Darius Walton was murdered 8 years ago. So, and I don't know. Nobody knows anything or nobody's saying anything. I think people know things.
Oh, I'm sure.
But here, let's take a look at the story of Darius Walton. Here's what they just put out, and I'm going to do a story they did a year ago about him also.
Well, it has been nearly 8 years since 20-year-old Darius Walton was shot and killed in Clarksville. In 2016, investigators say Walton was with a friend waiting for a ride just outside an apartment complex on Jack Miller Boulevard when shots rang out. Now, his friend was...
That's that area if you're going towards the regional airport.
Okay.
That's that area.
Found in front of the apartment building, and Walton was found on the side of that building. Back in 2021, detectives telling News 2 they suspect the shooting was the result of, quote, some words being shared between two different groups of people on social media. And right now there is a $10,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. So if you know anything, reach out to Clarksville Crime Stoppers.
All right, so they just, every year they put it out, hey, this is going on. What happened if you know anything, Crime Stoppers. Here's a little bit more into the story. Here's News Channel 5, Rory Johnson, who I don't care for. He dated a girl that I dated.
Whoa.
I know.
What was that?
I don't know. What's up with that?
I don't know.
What's up with that, man?
You want to?
You gonna give him a chance to speak?
Oh, sorry. I was just visualizing me beating him up.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
More than 6 years have passed since a Clarksville man was shot 12 times, and his killer remains on the run.
That's right, John.
His mother continues to grieve and wants to make sure her son is never forgotten. She tells News Channel 5's Emily Luxon she hopes new leads will soon bring her a sense of closure.
Oh, dramatic music.
I think about him every day. I cry almost every day. I talk to him.
Lillian Santiago will never get used to life without her son, Darius Walton.
He loved his brother. He loved his sister, my little niece. He adored her.
After graduating from Northwest High School, the 20-year-old Clarksville native was working and spending his days with family and friends.
He was just had all the energy in the world.
But Darius's life ended in the parking lot of the Hunter Hills Apartments on Jack Miller Boulevard on June 12, 2016. Clarksville police say he was at the complex around 1 in the morning when he was shot. His friend was also shot multiple times, but survived.
Nothing good happens at 1 in the morning.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When you're outside, you know, hanging out at right.
You're trying to go to bed too.
It's nothing good
The news
happens.
shocked his family.
My kids lost their brother, but at the same time, they lost their mom for a while. Because I just wasn't me.
Clarksville police believe there were
She's
2
mourning.
shooters involved. Now they need people to come forward with information to help detectives catch them.
There's so many people that knows who did it.
Absolutely.
Their friends,
Absolutely.
associates.
Yep.
Somebody please call, talk to somebody.
Lillian says knowing Darius's killer is behind bars would bring her some much-needed peace.
It's not going to bring my son back, but at least I know that they're not out there running the streets.
Could
Going
happen
to take
again.
somebody else's life.
Dramatic music.
Despite enduring years without her son by her side, she is hopeful answers will come.
I want justice for my son, and I'm not going to stop. My son deserves that.
Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
Emily, thank you. Of course, if you have any information on who killed Darius, just scan this QR code that's on your screen. You can also call Crime Stoppers anonymously. Remember, you can earn a reward of up to $5,000 for any information that leads to an arrest or conviction of the person responsible.
Yeah. So good luck. Good luck with that. I do hope that woman does get some closure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because, you know, it's just not natural. It's not natural to bury your kid.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, you know, and you know something wrong was going on at that time outside at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But the kid doesn't deserve to be dead. So, yeah, help out if you can. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom. All right, Maria, you got to get out of here, right?
I do, yes.
You got,
We put the paint on the brush.
you got some events coming up.
Yes, sign up for the Sip and Paint. We have a new artist, Blossom, doing it. It's going to be super fun. We have our stained glass, of course, and then jewelry making is also a really fun one. Friday, art night, and then our drawing classes on Sunday, anime on Sunday, all sorts of fun stuff.
Good stuff.
We call it art.
Okay, very good.
That's not right.
Very good. Hey, Thursdays is Wicked Good Trivia. Come on out. It's a good time. Good food. Good sandwiches. Good trivia. Thursday, 7 o'clock. All right, we'll scroll past this one. Yep, sorry. Maria talks too much. That's the problem.
I know.
She does.
Well, we have such a good time about each topic.
Periods. O'Connor.
Period.
Yeah, period. We have such good
Period.
times. Period. Yeah, they got cornhole, beach volleyball on the weekends. It's always a fun party out there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, even if you're underage, try and sneak in. Grab some drinks. See what happens.
Try to sneak in.
O'ConnorsFun.com. Don't bite cops. I wanted to get into this one, but we'll have to save that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bite.
Yeah, don't bite them. And what else we got? Make sure to like. Oh, yeah. So last night was packed house at Old Abe's Brew House. Packed house. It was great. Everyone was friggin'. It's a comedy show with questions. So I think we're going to play a quick round. Okay, and then we'll get out of here?
Yeah, that
Okay.
works.
Here we go. Yes. Are you ready?
It has begun.
It has begun.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Justin, yeah, I should be back this afternoon. So we got an animals category. This is animals.
Animals.
All right.
Animals.
So what I need you to do is, of the two average male animals, choose the one that weighs more. Okay? Maria, you're up first.
Okay.
The Barbary lion or the Siberian tiger?
I think the Siberian tiger.
You're going with the Siberian tiger.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yay!
Now you can get an extra point if you can replicate what a Siberian tiger sounds like.
Rawr. That's all I got.
A little more effort.
Come on.
I'll do it.
What is it, just point? Yeah, what do you got? Ethan gets the point.
He's much closer.
Ethan
Yeah.
gets the point. Okay. Ethan, you're up.
Yep.
The king cobra or the boa constrictor?
Oh.
Boa.
You're going with the boa.
Yep, boa.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ethan, what does a boa constrictor sound like? Maria, you want to give it a shot? Gotta give it to Ethan, I'm sorry. Unless the boa constrictor's like calling a cat. All right, Maria, you're up. The African elephant or the Indian elephant? Ooh.
African elephant.
You're going with the African elephant. You got it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in
Way
Africa.
better than me.
So, what does it sound like?
I can't do it.
Want me to do it?
Let's see what you got. These are terrible. The African elephant sounds like it has an issue.
What is that?
You okay?
Constipated.
Constipated.
That's true.
Ethan, you're up. Yep. The walrus or the great white? I'll give you a hint. This is very close.
You know what? I'm gonna play a devil's advocate, walrus.
Okay. I don't know how that's playing devil's advocate, but you're right. Okay, what does it sound like?
Or.
That's a seal.
That's a seal.
What do you say, Maria?
I was gonna do something similar to that.
Let's try it.
I don't want to.
Come on. Just do it.
No, I can't even do it. I can't even do the sound.
I don't think walruses get hiccups.
No, that's not what I was trying to do. I can't do it. No. I'm gonna just embarrass myself.
Why stop now?
We're on the show. I mean.
What?
Yeah, number.
That's a great sound.
That sounds insane. Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Maria,
Ooh. Probably the bald eagle.
the flamingo or the American bald eagle? You're going with?
The bald eagle.
We got a tie game.
I like flamingos.
They are pretty cool when they
Yeah,
walk
no.
at the zoo all together.
Yeah, the
They're
National
so
Zoo.
fun. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, of course.
Can you get the extra point on what an eagle sounds like? Is it okay?
I don't know. It's calling.
Is it being killed?
I don't know what it's doing.
Ethan?
Leonin.
Okay, here we go.
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I just scream into them. I don't know. My voice isn't high pitched enough.
You're both wrong. That's what it sounds like.
Oh
all right?
my gosh.
True.
That's what
Oh
it
my
needs.
gosh.
Yeah, so that was last night over there at Old Man's Brew House. Good times. Hey, come next Tuesday for episode 32 over there. Yeah, it's a game show. You're the contestant. It's fun. All right. Maria, one more time.
Come out to ArtLink.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff.
So, what about the hours? What are the hours over there?
Thursday, 2 to 8. Friday, 2 to 8. Saturday, 9 to 8 right now because of the market. We're open an hour early. And Sunday, 12 to 5.
So, wait, when's the downtown market?
Downtown market's on Saturdays.
And you're set up out there?
We are set up right across the street.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Go to the downtown market and then go say hello to Maria.
Yep.
Or whoever's there. 'Cause
Come
Maria,
make something.
Yeah.
Come get crafty.
Do you have a soundboard?
Kind of, yeah. It's all in preparation.
Oh yeah, of course.
Production.
Yeah, I got you.
So boom. Let's get out of here. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Take care, everybody.
Yes. All right, we learned a lot.
You did.
So, kind
All
of.
sorts of animal noises. Or not.
Or not.
Periods.
What was the first story we did?
Man, how do we forget some?
The cop.
The police officers?
The cop, yeah.
And then the kid.
Oh, yeah, the cop.
And then the kid
cops,
cop.
Yeah.
Right. That's so crazy. All right.
Back to back.
Yep, let's get out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for being a part of the conversation.
Yeah, of
all right? And yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember the goal is to write back what is wrong, and then move along to the next one. All right. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Maria Haycraft.
I'm Ethan. Take care, everybody.
And this was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.
Right back what is wrong. We move along.
Yes, God bless, KG. God bless.